Alrighty, hello, hello. Let's get in. Okay, guys. Yeah. Oop. There we go. So here we are on day 140 in our hardcore world, and it's nighttime. It's nighttime. We have to sleep. So I have been considering a few plans for today, and audio on my end. I gotta adjust it on your end too. Ah, there we go. Okay, there we go. So there's not a weird issue with the audio. Anyway, we are day 141 in our hardcore world, and I haven't done anything since I posted that video. So let's just take a quick peek around, see what we've got, and consider our upcoming steps. I have a few ideas that I think we're going to start with, but so yeah, farms are fine. I think I'm good on food. Yeah. Obviously, the iron farm is still going. We haven't had any more witch incidents. I have a guy in a dirt box still. I gotta figure out, well, I know what I want to do with the villagers. It's they just might have to sit over here for a little while longer. None of them have been... Oh my god. Let's just... Oh. Let's just do that for now. That was terrifying. But yeah, so we're just gonna leave them as is for right now. Because I have a plan for the villagers, so I want them to stick around. Oh, I mentioned in the video that one of them was charging me 13 diamonds, or 13 iron for at one point. It was this guy. I clearly... I mean, obviously, I haven't... what's it? I haven't zombified and cured them yet, so they're all still a little expensive. Oh, I'm so sorry, gentlemen. But yeah, this is the world so far. It's not very big, and I have an elytra, but it's kind of useless at the moment since I don't have rockets. Whoops. So that's also on the docket. I might not do the gunpowder farm today. I haven't really decided where I'm going to put it yet. I do think it probably should be somewhere around here, though. I want to expand, like go pretty far, but I also don't want to have like two kind of major farms right next to each other. That feels a little silly. I'm not in a server or anything, so I don't need to keep all of my farms in one spot, you know, to... Oh, rude horse. To save, you know, space for other people and all of that fun jazz that you do on a server. So today, what I'm thinking is we're gonna do a lot of terraforming. Obviously, I want to keep this this big cave opening here, but I want to build like a little village over here at some point. Or maybe not a little village, maybe kind of like a bigger hold town. I don't know, the word's not coming to me, but I'm thinking about, you know, maybe have a more downtown area, like fantasy village over here, and then it kind of transitions into like a rural area over here, and then I really would like this area to be pretty heavily wooded, so that this is kind of like the starter base is like, you know, the the little witch that hides in the woods, and people only go to her when you need some kind of weird antidote or something, and she's creepy and you're all scared of her, but she's like a nice person. That's the idea. Although that's not really a creepy base, is it? It's very naturey. Anyway, that wasn't the point of that base. Anyway, so yeah, I think what we're gonna do today is take down some of these trees and start loosely terraforming. I'm probably going to be jumping into Free Camelot to kind of see how the terraforming is going. And kind of playing it from ear, playing it by ear from there. So let's see. We need to start. This is where I collected a lot of materials early on for building the base area, and I think I just kind of want to bring this down to this level, and then we'll kind of slope it down from here. So let's get rid of this stupid tree. This stupid tree. I hate these trees. They're the worst. There we go. There we go. And I don't think I have my hope. I don't. That's fine. Tear this ugly tree down. On the server that I play on Lucid Falls, we have a mod that's like, it's like the old Timber mod. If anybody remembers that from way back in the day, where you would just, break the bottom block and all of the other blocks above it would come down. And in vanilla Minecraft, I don't mind not having it because we don't really have a lot of the huge trees that we have on Lucid Falls, like the redwoods and stuff. But for those kind of trees, the knotted oaks, oh, I hate them. Although that one wasn't so bad to take down. Okay, let's get to terraforming, or at least knocking this hill down a little bit. I do plan on doing a lot of the planning for this world in creative, and then bringing it over here into the survival world to build and complete. So this is all kind of subject to change. But I do know I at least want this area to be a little more put together, or tidy, let's say, because the natural world generation is just very messy. And in some cases, that's awesome, like that weird floating island that I found like way that way. But for the purposes of like having like a pasture where animals would graze or something like that, it doesn't really make a lot of sense. Because animals aren't gonna you're not gonna house your animals in a pasture where there's a cave that they might go in and get hurt. That'd be stupid. Alright. Do we want to actually leave this, like leave kind of a bump up right there slightly? We'll shape it a little better. Like, see this? This is just ugly, messy. Gotta fix that. Yeah, let's come over here and fix this up. Alright, and then, yeah. 3, 4, 5. That one down. We're gonna bring that in quite a bit. Oh, right there, and then we'll go back to that. knock that down. That. That's good. Two. Up, 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 up. Oh, tall grass. Alright, how do we think that looks? I actually think it might look better if we knock this all the way down and just kind of curve this in a little better. 5. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try that. Fine with that. That's fine. I do have a plan for the animals as well. Currently, they're all still living in this, well, not all, but the cows are living in the Hello. All right, so the cows are living in the cow pit, and then the chickens are still living in the chicken pit with the murdering dog. And apparently I have a pig. Well, now that's new. And there, I think there's a sheep in there as well. So we'll make do. We'll figure it out. But I'm still really mad at that dog. I should keep a bed on me. Whoop. All right. Yeah. Oh, and this is my horse. He's wearing diamond because I was gonna bring him with me to the end fortress. I'm glad I didn't because I ended up in a boat for a long time. But um, that's why he's wearing diamond armor. I also don't have a name for that horse yet. Right, now it's too dark. Anyway, let's get back up here to Petaform. Or at least knock the dirt around a little bit. Ba-bum, da-dum. And how do we feel about this hill? Ah. Keep to better. I'm gonna start actually with this level. I hate the tall grass. That 5. 2 there. Have I lit this up already? I have not. Have any. Okay, let me go light this little divot up, and we'll cover it up. Whee! God, I missed having an elytra while I was working on this. Oh. Let's see. I'm looking for, oh, sticks and coal. Back in there. Whee! And we're off. I was just up there past the sheep. You know, I realized, by the way, that wolf that got into my Sheikah pit, I thought that it came from that forest over there. So I went like exploring over there looking for more of like its pack. No, that loser came from all the way over here. Because there's like a small wolf pack over there somewhere. There's like 3 or 4 of them last I checked. I, I'm flabbergasted. I'm floored, flabbergasted, and horrified. How did I not notice him go across the map, basically? Anyway, this is why I'm a cat person. Specifically because of the wolves in Minecraft. Little divot opening. Ba, ba, ba. Light this well, because it's going to get covered up. This wasn't so bad. I was kind of afraid it would go really deep, and then I'd have the ADHD would take over, and I would get distracted caving, because it's one of my favorite things to do. I like to cave. Oh, where am I? Okay, so we just gotta run back up here. I think it was down here, actually. Yeah. Stellar. Let's, was this the level I was gonna... Snack. Yeah, that should be good there. That's, like, smoothing down? No, I don't know if that's what I was looking for. Bop, 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 bop. 1, 2. Fill this in. Ooh. Okay. How do we think about that? How do we think about that? I don't like that. Yeah, I like that's fine, but that I don't like that spot right there. I don't think I'm gonna like that either. Yeah, that's better. Let's come over here and fix. This is actually the thing that I didn't want to look at. This just straight line of diagonals. And this long, uninterrupted straight line, terrible. 3, 4, 7, we can go. And then knock those 3 back. Knock that. Okay, how do we feel about that? Is that better? It's worlds better. Ta-da. I think I'm not gonna like this part right. That. Let's see. Let's see. Let's go back up here and we'll double check. Yeah, I don't like that. Otherwise, I'm okay with it. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, I don't like that either. Let's go fix that real quick. Oh. This is what it's like terraforming with Spiral. Keep looking at things from far away. I like it. Hello, sheep. I think I'm going to. Gosh, I really should have started down here. I do want to keep. I like this as a bump out, so let's go do that next. Little archy bump right here. 5, wonderful. Uh, that down. Go. Uh, bring it flat across that way, maybe? How do I feel about that? How do we feel about that? I odd number. I don't really like my, working with evens. I think I do it every once in a while. I can't think of anything I've built in this world that's an even number across, but I'm sure there will be eventually. When I eventually inevitably make another hot air balloon because they're one of my favorite things to build. Yeah, I think this straight line is what's throwing me a little bit. Let's see if we can't knock this back a little bit. Okay. How's that? How's that? That's much better. That's much better. Okay, let's go. Out of that. Let's just bring this 4, 5. Let's go 3 in. Okay, that should be good. That right there. Huge. Love that. Uh. Okay, how's that? How's that? How do we feel? It's that, like, here. Then that gives me diagonal. Not to fix it. Try to fix that. Here. How's that? How's that? I think this is also ugly, like right here. So we're gonna have to fix that as well. I want this to be really big bump out. So let's that next. 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Fill out that art. That. Okay. Okay. I think y'all can hear the music. Very annoying. Ah, that's so silly and annoying and very frustrating. The audio is being stupid. I It was working fine earlier. What happened? be picking it up. Well, might just have to not have music. I mean, for this stream, I'll see if I can figure it out and next time get it fixed. That's very annoying. Ugh. All right. Well, I'll leave it running in the background, so hopefully y'all will eventually be able to hear it when it decides to stop being picky. But yeah, we're gonna go back to terraforming. All right, there we go, and we're back. It's there. That out of my yeah. All right, we were terraforming. What do we feel about that? No, no, no. This part here is ugly, so that's probably a little better. Yeah. Let's listen. 4, 5. How's that? All right. All right, all right. Let's see. So I like that. So we got to fix this little edge right here. Go 2 here. 1, 2. Then like that. Slight diagonal, and then bring that up. Yeah, and then we'll there. That. Oh, that's so much better already. I gotta fix this layer. Then after we fix this layer, we'll probably move on to something a little different. So, okay, let me take a step back. Okay, so this corner is a problem. All right, let's put that back a smidge. Just a little smidge. Oh. Here. Five. Those back. That should be good. Yes. See, that's so much better looking immediately. And then we got this disgusting mess right here, which we'll fix another time, I think. I am gonna take these down and probably move the tree cutting area. Maybe actually up there. Because I think I'm going to be working in this area next time I go to build something. Because I have some plans for this general vicinity. But I'm thinking it might be worth it to kind of start planning what is coming next, if that makes sense. I'm thinking I might jump over into the creative copy I have of the world and figure out a bit more of the layout I want for this area. But then I'm not playing in the hardcore world, and I did promise I'd be playing in the hardcore world, so we'll see. We'll see, we'll see. Get that down. Let me go see where I put my hoe. I am frustrated dealing with all of these leaf blocks. Hoe, 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 hoe. What? Wait, what? Huh? Maybe it's in here. Maybe it's in here. There it is. I got a fortune pick, by the way. I know I said I didn't get one in the video. Uh, I, I did much later down the line once I got villagers. Oh, forgot about this one. Let's go ahead and get this guy down. I'm less worried about running out of spruce saplings at this point because I've kind of got a fair amount. I wouldn't say good amount, but I have a fair amount. What I don't have a fair amount of are the dark oak saplings. So we're going to. Oh, is my? They're just falling. So probably gonna fortune the dark oak use at the very least, and do just enough to get through to the trees, the trunks of the spruce. Yeah. There we go. Ooh, it is small. All right. Then let's go. There's another spruce. Yeah, see, I'm not super worried about spruce trees. I am wondering if the next thing I build should be a storage room, but I don't want to do like a big huge storage room. I want to do like each area kind of is like a township would be like a loggers township, and so that's where I would do like the tree gathering and stuff like that. Think like so you know, you have that like world travel incentive to go to certain areas. I think that's fun. Uh, let's get some of these leaves. I feel like the drop rate for dark oak is just abysmal. Yeah. How many did that give me? I got 7. Really? That's it? 8. Okay. Alrighty. Ooh, my cat's coming in and yelling at me. Hello, Ozzy. Oh, okay. He's demanding attention. He walks closer to me. I might have to pick him up. But right now, he's just sitting on the other side of the room yelling at me. Okay. Yeah, I got it all. Which, that was a decent amount. Back in some dark, lots of spruce. Wonderful. Alright, let's throw this. Oh, throw this in a random chest. Oh gosh. I have one that's like moderately empty. Not really. There, I guess. Uh, um, uh, uh, keep that. Well, stone, apple, sticks. Where's my arrows? Don't I have had a bunch of arrows, didn't I? Ugh, let me sleep. Let me sleep. I'm low key considering trying to go and get like shulker shells, so that I can have shulker boxes. But to get there is quite far away. And I'm kind of scared of the end. Go look at the iron farm real quick. It's probably not full. It might be about half full. Actually, don't know the last time I grabbed iron from it that it was though. So, oh no, it's pretty beefy. Okay, well, ooh, hmm, 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 hmm. Let's, uh, what? Why aren't these stacking? What? What's the difference between these two heads? Nothing. I don't know why they're not stacking. That's weird. Um, whoops. I just wanted the heads. Put that there. There. Um, oh geez. Oh geez. Oh geez. Okay. Okay. Iron Farm was much more full than I thought it was. That wasn't what I wanted to do. Ah! Oh my gosh, I'm too close. I have made mistakes today. There you go. Let's go turn these into blocks and put them somewhere. Oh, that was stupid. That was stupid again. Change all into blocks. It's not gonna work. No, I think I had a. I've got. That was a lot more than I thought I was going to come back with. Alright, let's go grab the rest of it out of the um chest up there. How majestic. I almost said donkey. I thought it was a donkey. Majestic horse sitting on top of the hill. And oh, hello, kitty. I don't have food. Otherwise, I would want you to be my cat. But let's, let's just go ahead and just chuck this down here so I can just do this here from now on. Ugh. Okay, that'll do. Alright. And we glide on back home. Whee! Oh, these are my cats, by the way. I got a jelly cat and this. I don't think it's the white cat. I think it's like gray. I'm thinking about retexturing this one to look like my cat. I think that would be cute. Iron. Anyway, yeah, I'm thinking about retexturing this one to look like my Aussie. That would be cute. Because I am wanting to, like, that, and I am wanting to like play around and like design like my own resource pack, basically, and texture packs for this world. So we'll see how that goes. I've already got some pretty fun ideas. And maybe I'll do a stream where I'm in Blockbench working on that kind of stuff. I also want to update my skin because I've got, you can't really tell. Let's see. You can see I got like those little gray things like over here on the side of my head. Those are supposed to be horns. Technically, in my character design, the horns come out of my forehead, not like the side of my head. So I gotta update my skin so that it properly reflects my actual character design. So so yeah, I guess. Let me see how much more food I've got. I might have to get some more food somehow. But I think going to the end and getting some shulker boxes would be the best use of my time. I don't have any food. Surely, I've just got some on my ender chest or something. I don't really. I guess technically I got food. I actually don't like chicken. It's not great. Oh, there's my laser rod. Okay. Throw that in there. We're gonna keep that on the hotbar. Sorry, if you ever see me open this waypoint thing, I have zero map on. Uh and I forget about it a lot, but the button that I use to open that, uh this menu, the waypoint menu, is um what's it called? Is the B button, which on Lucid Falls opens up the backpack, which is where I keep most things in Lucid is in my backpack. Obviously I don't have that mod here, so it's just force of habit. Anyway, making sure I got enough stuff. Yeah, I guess I'll move some chicken down here. I hope I don't die in the end. I'll be really upset with myself if I do. Let's see. I need a bucket. Bucket. There's no way I don't have a bucket. There's no way. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. And we've got body blocker. Okay, so we got the wings, we got our armor, we got our chest plate. This song I'm listening to particularly loud. I'm very upset that it's coming through for you guys. I'm gonna try to fiddle with that one more time. I don't know why it's not working. Um, that fix it? No, it didn't. Ugh, that's just so annoying. Okay, well, a tease, what's a tease? Let's go and try to I almost said beat the Ender Dragon. That's not what we're going to do. We're going to get Elytra. Well, not Elytra. We're going to get Shulkers and ooh, let me grab those pearls that I had in my chest. Hopefully I can remember the way to get to the I just have the 15. Hopefully I can remember how to get there. I think I can. I think it's kind of like a straight shot past this mountain. Well, Carta, it's like that way, but I have to get to the other side of the mountain first. I've got yeah, I should have enough. It should be fine. And we're off. Whee! Whoop. Nope. Out. Smacking into walls. Let's see if I can spot any of those wolves that are over here that traveled across the plains to go murder my sheep. Hello, wolfies. Where are you? What I imagine happened is that it just chased. Oh, there's a sheep here, so they're not over here. How's that sheep alive? What I imagine happened is they just chased sheep or skeletons basically across the field. Oh, guess not over here anymore. Hmm. Oh well. Just like huck that. Ooh, wonderful. Okay. And it is time for a nap. Like a little soda break. I do have a little like PNG tube character I could put up perhaps. I think it's a pretty cute little fella. Although it was kind of glitchy last time I was looking at it. It was like super like sensitive on the mic. And I haven't used it since I got my new mic. So I'm wondering if that has to do with it. So we may or may not. We'll fiddle with it later. If I'm feeling like it. For some reason I thought that brown cow was like a little red, like it was like a ruddy kind of a brown. the wildflowers in the birch biome. I actually really like the birch biome. I wish it was like a mix between like the regular birch and the really tall birch trees. That's really pretty, but the like really tall birch biome I don't find very often. Okay, I probably should start heading that way. Whoa, dark oak. Okay. Whoa. I know what the the kind of mountain that I had to climb to that the fortress is on. Fortress? Yeah. Stronghold. There we go. I know what that looks like. I'm just kind of hoping that I can get to it. Not worried. Uh, I remember passing that cherry blossom. I don't know if I remember that. I remember the little cherry blossom though. So I do know I'm going in the right direction. Yes. Okay. 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 I don't have a boat or a crafting table. That was very smart of me. Oh, I have to have a crafting table if I'm going into the end. I have that, which I'm just gonna get an axe and break this tree. And then make crafting table. Then make a boat. Uh, that back in there. Put that there. There we go. Wonderful. Okay, so I think I should be able to go. Yeah, I think it's somewhere up there, like where that like stone wall back there is. I think that's where I'm heading. Do, 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 do. Look, can I get out of the boat, please? Thank you. I was hitting control instead of shift to That's on me. I've been playing Power Washing Sim lately, and the shift is control in that game, which my my fingers, my muscle memory does not enjoy. Yeah, I think that way. I feel like I remember the horses. Ooh, sunflowers. Yes. Okay, I remember throwing a pearl off of that. Okay. Okay, the tulip field. I remember. Okay, 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 okay. We're somewhere. We're somewhere. Wham, 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 wham. Oh, I didn't bring a pumpkin again, which is a problem for me. Why do I keep forgetting that stupid pumpkin, man? I think it's like up there. Oh, Christmas. Why is my audio really low? Oh my god. I bet y'all couldn't hear the video game audio either. Oh gosh. Why did I have my audio so low? What was I doing? That was stupid, that was stupid, that was stupid. Okay. Okay, I remember that little shelf because I remember thinking it was cool. Like that World Gen. I think it should be just over here. I am mistaken. Dug straight down. I know I had an epic clutch during the dragon fight. Ooh, I can actually leave that. No, I'll take it. Come on, get the water. Down, down we go. Down, down we go. Down. Fortunate. Okay, here's this. Ooh. Jeez Louise, what is happening here? Ooh, so did he have a punch bow? That was rude. That was rude. Anyway. This way? I really don't remember which way I went. Oh. I guess it was this way. Small victories. I don't have to fight the dragon this time. Less small victory that I did not bring a pumpkin. Did that make a sound effect when it happened? Crazy. I guess, you know what, since my audio's not working, my, like, sound, my music's not working, no reason y'all can't listen to craft music. Can I turn up the music volume? Let me just double check that. Come on. Start so I can hear you. Okay. We're going all the way over yonder. I don't have rockets, despite having elytra, so I still have to be careful that I don't fall off. Oh. Nauseating spit that it puts me out. Okay, oh. I didn't know you could see it all the way from over here. Must have my render just high. You know, I think I turned it up high when I was in the end. Alright, let's try to get there, shall we? Ow. Ooh, music loud, music loud. Okay. I do, like, did get my Elytra. It's from that ship, but I didn't go into the end city. And I'm mostly here for shulkers, if I'm being honest. So I'm gonna go and see if I can get shulkers from that city. Probably. So. Or not pearls. I need to bridge a little bit so I can hook this pearl. I was very nervous when I threw it in the video. I did not think I was gonna make it. So I think I like pretty easily cleared the gap, but still. But still, we didn't want to die. Still don't really want to die. Out there. I'm sorry, what? There's no way that one guy saw me. Those had to have still been rendered in from, like, when I was here before. Over here. I am gonna bridge this way. Very nervously. Ugh. Very anxiously. I don't like the end. What? What? What is that? What? Where does it? It doesn't tell me what the block is anymore. I hate this. I'm not gonna. I don't know what this is. Why is that? Do I have a resource pack on? That's. Let's get rid of that then. Maybe that's it? That was it somehow. I don't know what that had to do with anything, but that was it somehow. Okay. Throw this on. Excuse me, Mr. Men. I'm here for shulker shells. This isn't a huge... What are these end cities? Nice, 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 nice. No shulker shells. This does have footing. Oh, I hate these little parkour rooms. Ooh. Oh, he's clicking at me. Look at this guy up top. Yes, yes, yes. You're very shulkery. I'll take that. Thank you. Dang it. I put on my wings. I'd be able to catch myself, and I just let myself fall. I just let myself fall. That's fine. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. There's the rest of the city. Go to this little hovel. No. No, I want nothing to do with it. Oh, is there one underneath the bridge? Thanks. Go away. Get in here. Oh gosh, there's probably one under the bridge. There you are, you butt sniffer. Come here. Other one? Got 'em all. I'm gonna close this up because it will kill me at some point down the line. I'm sure of it. Maybe not. I don't actually know if I'll come back here. Maybe for the end rods. Hello. Okay, and there's a bunch of sniffers in. Oh! Where'd he teleport to? Had to have gone outside. Yourself. Bunch on that side. Is he over here? Oop. Where'd he go? What? Am I crazy? He's probably below, actually. Hi. You. Oh, Lord. That was rude. That's rude. Oh, you're there. Woo! Scared me. Ah, he's there. Haha. Jerk. Alright, let's get back inside. I'm about to crack open a cold one. Second. Myself in a little hole while I get that cold one. I don't know if anybody's here in stream, but if you are, welcome. I hope you're enjoying your time. I'm having fun. All right. Old one cracked open. Ooh, I want that XP. Ooh, shulker shell. I will pick these up as well. Actually, not the stairs, because it's kind of a pain, but... Let's get back up. I have to go up that stupid parkour thing, don't I? Guess I could, like, technically, like, water bucket up, but... That would be stupid. That way. I think there's one more around here somewhere. Blah, blah. Where are you at? Gosh, scared myself. Is it underneath? It might be underneath. Oh! Christ. I really thought that was it for me. Excuse me. That feather falling really saved my butt just then. Where is it? It's got to be up top. Oh, hey, what's up? Oh, I got a little shulker head. He's all peeking. I think that was the last one here, so let's just break in. I hate the little parkours. Not because I'm not good at parkour, which I'm not, but they're kind of just a pain in the butt. Oh, Lord. Was there one more up top that I missed, by the way? There's usually one at the top, yeah. Yes, yes, yes. You're angry. You're a shulker. I know. I get it. Oh, hi. Nice. Ooh. Blah, blah. I hear you. Okay. That was easy. What about you? Would you like to be easy to kill as well? Yes. I'll take that. Thank you. They're... yeah. Pretty small little, end city. Which I'm not upset about. For clarification's sake. I'm happy it's a small little end city. But it does mean... So if I go to that ship and I go the direction the ship is facing... There aren't even any chests in this one now that I think about it. Anyway, if I go the direction the ship is facing, like if I just glide that way from the ship, in theory, they do make a sound. No way. Wait a second. I never got this guy. Did I get all the other shulkers? I can't believe that there's another ship here. That's insane. That's crazy to me. And another tiny little... Another one? No. And another tiny little end city. But that's fine. I really don't... Like, the light in the sky is so unsettling. Right, we're going to... glide that way. Gosh, I'm so nervous. That's a lot of void to go over. Which, okay. Elytra's fine on health. Let's go. Whew. Whew. Okay. Oh, I thought I just looked at that Enderman. Alright, what's up? Enderman, can't do that. Okay. I can make the same noises. Loser. Oh, I call him a loser. That's all. What is that it? Oh no, there's one over there. Alright, that's it. Let's go get... That's great. Let's go get over there. Oh, jeez. Oh. That was so... I thought I could make that. I really did. I really thought I could make that. The sky's making noise again, man. You know, when the lights in the sky in the end were first introduced, I was like, oh, that's cool. I can add a fun little, like, little bit of lore to, like, people's worlds and, like, character development for things, and that's really exciting. I didn't know it made noises. Until now. So that's fun. Okay. Let's just... Oh, a lot of ender. Let's just pillar up. Let's just pillar up. And if you're wondering why the Endermen aren't holding anything, I have a mod on that just has Enderman grief turned off because it's annoying when they break your builds all the time. They're just hanging out. They're just little dudes. Although I don't think when they're in the end they can hold anything, so it's not a big deal. What's up, loser? Coming down here, coming down here. What's up, dork? Take those. You got, ooh, diamonds, some gold, iron, copper horse armor. I will take this. And you know what? Oh. I'll take this as well. Then let's go here, chuck this down. That's my... oh, no, I actually didn't need that. Chuck this down. And then we're gonna... make a couple of shulker chests, shulker boxes. Jeez, a couple of shulker boxes. To my... Sorry. We'll put... Ah. Oh no, my foot's asleep. Ah! I adjusted slightly and now my foot is yelling at me. Oh. Things from the end. Yeah, I'll put this in there as well. Yeah. Okay, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. I will keep that out. I don't know why I put it away. All of that in there now. Yeah, okay, that should be fine. This. Go up here and kill this shulker I hear clipping around, bumping. What's up, dork? Grab the dragon head while we're at it. Oh, my wing. Alright, so now it came from that direction. Ooh, you know what? I should have really put a marker where I spawned in. Then for here, maybe? We're just gonna set a temporary waypoint. How do I, how do I do a temporary waypoint? Create temporary waypoint. Is it on my overworld map? It's not. Wonderful. Okay, now we're gonna go. We're gonna run this way, and hopefully we'll run into another end city. Oh, I was terrified. I was not wearing my wings for just a second there. I looked down at my hotbar and saw my chest plate, and I freaked out because I thought I was wearing my chest plate. Haha! That might just be a city. That's fine. That out of there. Go. Oh, I thought that was a shulker shell or a shulker box. A shulker for just a second. Over there. Get to that end. You know, I probably had gunpowder at home. I probably could have at least made myself some rockets. That was stupid. That was stupid. I don't know how I didn't look at that ender. That was a close call. Whee! We're gonna have to bridge out, like... What is that? 60 set? No, that's more than that. 100 blocks or something? Just to get that little bit of an end city? It's not even a good one. Ugh. I mean, yeah, it's exactly what I'm gonna do, but, like, I'm gonna be a little miffed about it. Now we eat. Not we eat. Now we continue. That's so far away. It'd be better to go there? Probably. I'm anxious. I, like, don't enjoy this. The end is probably genuinely one of my favorite places in Minecraft. Like, I think the end is really interesting. But at the same time, like... I'm so nervous about dying. I don't do hardcore all that often, and I've been having a lot of fun with this world. I really don't want to lose it by doing something stupid like falling off of the stupid diagonal bridge I've built in the end. Ooh. The glow makes the purple really magenta. That was cool. As far as I can go. Oh, oh, okay. That really might be the most disappointing end city I've ever seen. Like, for the amount of effort it's taking me to get over here. I considered going for netherrack, or not netherrack, netherite today during stream. I'm kind of glad I didn't, because I don't have a gunpowder farm. That would have been a very slow process. There's the entrance. Oh. Oh, you cowards. Oh. You out here somewhere? Oh. Alright, where are you at? He's up. What up? Oh. Hello. Okay. An Enderman in here? Hi. There you go. Okay. All better, all better. Boom, boom. Alright. Let's go. God, is this what the whole thing is? It was... Ugh. On outside. Up. Oh, he's not up. Where'd he go? He's gone down. Ah, what up? Woo. What? Okay. Where did I... Can't tell. Where's that big gap? That's a pretty big gap. Ah, okay, so I came from that direction. Which means I gotta keep going that direction. I think at this point I might just go until I either hit an end city or another gateway. Oh no! No 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 no. It was an accident, dude. I didn't mean to look at you. I'm sorry. You need to get over yourself, man. I'm not a celebrity. You don't need to be upset that people are looking at you. What a loser. Okie dokies, artichokies. Let's keep going. Looking for a gateway or an end city, I suppose. We could be here forever, I've realized. Alright, never mind. I found the gateway. We're not going to be here forever. That's funny. Ooh. I have 4 building blocks. Okay. We'll see. But 1, 3, 4, and then fly. Wonderful. Don't look at it. Oh, took my hand off the mouse for like 1 second and then scared myself twice. All right, let's see. I am good. Yeah. Good glow. All right. Oh, there's a sheep. Okay, so we're back here. Ooh, you know what? Now that I have, oh, is that XP from the dragon? That's funny. Now that I have things to collect the stuff from this portal, I haven't really been back to spawn since I spawned. So let me go ahead and get golds. And the crying obsidian. And you know what? Let's get the obsidian too while we're at it. It's always good to have obsidian. I haven't decided what I want to do with spawn. Ooh. If anything. I have like a general feel for how I'd like things to go. But yeah, I'm not committed. I'm not committed. The only thing I know I want to do is kind of have things spread out. Like a world. I think it would be really cool to one day invite my friends into the world to be like, and now we're gonna play D&D. And here's the map. Kind of let them loose so that they can explore and things. I think that'd be fun. Even if none of them play Minecraft. Or, well, even if most of them don't play Minecraft and some of them think it's a very silly and stupid game. I can change their minds. Let's see. Home should be... Yeah, it should just be this field, right? Like on the other side of this pasture. Yeah, look at that. That's the iron farm. We're home. We're home. Great. Oh. Hello, villagers. Y'all scared me. Scared me. And you. Let's see. So, just to like let y'all in on a little secret, I do actually know what I want to do with the librarian villagers. I have a plan for them. I haven't built it in creative, but I do know what I want to do with them. And let me kind of run you over that real quick. So a free cam. So we're going to kind of terraform this whole area, right? This whole area is going to get terraformed. Probably in small bursts, but it's going to get terraformed and built upon. There's going to be a lot here. The goal is to have the city over here, like the township over here. And then as you crest over this hill and you come down into this valley, it turns into croplands or like a pasture. I think probably we're going to lean closer to like a pasture. And as you're going through the pasture, kind of a wood, like the woods kind of really start to creep in around like here. And then up on this hill up here is where I would really like to put a, like a wizard's tower. And so the wizards will all, the scholars, what are they? The lectern dudes. What are they called? Librarians, Jiminy. So I'll have all of the librarians living in like a wizard's tower over there, like the librarians who I use frequently. They'll be living free range in a wizard's tower. I say free range in parentheses because if you let villagers live free range, they will die. And I just don't want to deal with a bunch of dead villagers. So that's the goal. So this whole area up to that hill over there will be terraformed. And so I'll have villagers there. I'll have my iron farm here. The iron farm may eventually move. It was just kind of like I needed iron for money. So the iron farm may actually eventually move. Although I kind of like it being here over the cave. But this is kind of be more of like a well, I was gonna make it like a loggers area, but if I'm doing the farmland here, well, it can be like a farmland with other stuff. I'm still kind of working out the exact details of how I want things to look. But this is what we're looking at. You guys got any more stuff? Ah. That's cool. Does it go all the way through? Just not rendered in. That's very cool. But yeah. So if we're looking over here, I actually haven't explored this area over here quite too much. As you can tell, there's still a bunch of animals roaming about. Because I really don't enjoy going out of my way and like killing the wild animals. I do it when I need to, but it's not something I do for fun. I like having the wildlife kind of living around. Yeah, so, we'll have like a mayor's house and a town center and like a market and like little houses and stuff in this area, I think is big enough for like a good sized township. Yeah, and then I want to do something with this. I don't want to just like flatten it and tear it down because I really like it. It's kind of a good marker for me to know where I'm at because it's such a unique looking hill. So I might not keep it the same shape. I might do something different with it. But I like that hill. It does help me know where I'm at when I am lost or confused. But yeah, so this is what we're looking at. Maybe we can go and hop over into the creative world for the last hour or so and do some planning. Might do that. Got an in-game week behind us. And we spent most half of that in the end, which is pretty good. But yeah, so that's kind of like the plan for that. And what? Is there somebody shooting at me? Who do you think you are? Where are you at? Oh, you think you're cool like that? You think you're special? I can shoot you too. And my bow hurts more. Oh, there's another one. Oh, away. Should have lit this up ages ago. Ever actually been down here? Or I might have been down there. That might be glow like and lighting that up. But I've never been in this part of it, at the very least. Oh. Add that back, please. Thank you. Yeah, glow lichens lighten this area up. Whoa! Oh, this would have been a great early early cave to go into. Why did I never explore this? Well, that's coal. I like coal. Genuinely, I think the stone coal blocks, like the coal ore blocks, might be one of my favorite blocks in the game. I don't know if I've ever showed it in Lucid Falls or in any of my worlds. I have an ungodly amount of coal ore, like stone coal ore. I really like it for some reason. I never use it. I like it. Let's get a bunch of this garbage out of my inventory. And, Seep, we're gonna go take a nap. Nap time. Okay, let's see. Let's... Here, we'll get out. We're just gonna actually smack all three of these just down here. Get here. And we'll deal with those shulker boxes another time. Da-da-da. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Let me... Alright, let me... let's go hop into the creative world. And... sleep. But yeah, let's go and hop over into the creative version of this world and kind of plan out a little bit more of what we're thinking about doing. Let's go. While we do. Do. All right, here we are. Creative test world. It's not really a test world. It's just kind of the creative version of the world. There's a little house. There it is. Isn't it cute? I love it. I should have deleted that, what it just said on the screen, because I definitely had, like, axiom things, like, drawn on the floor around here, and now they're gone. Which is very annoying, but that's fine. Okay, so... Ooh, whacking mama. Sorry. So, as you can see, this is the creative world. Look at all of these beautiful sheeps. Look at them all. I didn't collect this many of them. I'm convinced there's wolves over here, by the way. I'm just gonna run over here and see if there's wolves. I really thought that there were wolves in this game over here. Ah! I'm not crazy. There's 2 wolves. 2 wolves. I'm not crazy. The wolves came over here and killed my sheep. Ooh, okay, let's get rid of this. Okay, there we go. So yeah, as you can see, here is the creative world. So it's probably not going to save anything I do in Axiom, but for the sake of this, This is where the iron farm is, thereabouts. It's probably not going to stay there. But I kind of would like the township be like, maybe you can have like a manor house up here and kind of this way. And around like this. This is kind of what I'm feeling for like the township. And then this can be, oh, we could even knock this forest back a little bit. I don't know. I kind of like the forest kind of framing the town. And then over here we can have like, I don't want more buildings, if that makes sense, but more like, so this will be like the town. And this could be like a transition from town to uh hmm. I don't even know. Let me hold on. Let's get down here. So, okay, town's there. You know what? Even here. Have something here. This could be like a something. So if we're down here, we have the town. This is how big the town is. That's pretty good amount of room to like build stuff. And then this could be, what would you see up here? Maybe like an outer wall. We could have like a wall kind of separating town from like the outside world, basically is what I'm saying. And then we'd have like a windy path coming. Oh, that's too windy. But you know what I mean. We'll have like a path coming from, like there'll be a forest here. So the forest kind of starts here. And then we'll have a path coming. It would probably run alongside the river up to a certain point, and then it would go this way. I'm going a little so with it. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it would come like this way, running along the river for a ways, and then it would branch off at some point. Yeah, probably when you really leave the tree line is when that would make sense. It'd be easier to travel. And then, so yeah, they're traveling along the river. And then, so the farmland, so this would be like transition area. And then the farmland would really kind of start here. Or would I do farmland or pasture? Let me... I'm thinking... I want this to kind of be tucked away into the thing. And I have kind of plans for like this area, kind of, or maybe closer to like this size of it, outside of the starter house. So maybe there's like a tree line. Of here. Yeah, just kind of just on the edge of the forest. Trees will come down from the top there. Forest, and this is more kind of starter house related stuff. Thinking maybe this side of the path could be field. And then this side. This side would also be probably. That's a lot of field. You know, gotta feed a town. Cool. And this transition area up here, the pasture, like up here. Like they'd have maybe like a stables pasture out here. And cows and sheep and stuff. Okay. That looks insane. But it does kind of give us a general idea. So let's pop out some concrete. I filled with concrete. Really bright colored. Moment. All right. Sorry about that, guys. I've had something come up. It seemed. I got about 2 more minutes before I got to bounce. I plan on being here for 3 hours, but we can make it 2. Anyway, as I was saying, I use concrete blocks to kind of like help, you know, build the structure of things before I build the actual thing. And I'm just gonna quickly, because I am afraid my axiom is gonna barf. I'm gonna lose all this. So I'm just gonna build some super general like lines and stuff so that in case Axiom decides to barf and I lose all of it, I didn't know what I'm supposed to do. So that's the wall. I don't think figuring the wall's in place, so knowing where the city goes isn't really going to be much of a problem. The path I am I don't want to lose. Because I do kind of like the path that has been loosely scribbled out. Let me quickly do that. And then I'm probably gonna have to bounce after this because, oh, IRL stuff, man. Whee! Moo. No cows. Oop. And now we go this way. Hi, baby pig. Okay, so that's the path. We're gonna do this for like the tree line. Loosely. Hey, there's a tree in the tree line. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's right. I just did like a weird little dotted line instead of drawing a whole line. Ugh. Tree line. Okay, wonderful. Grab a yellow. Mark out the fields. Or at least where the fields on this side go, because it's pretty self-explanatory where they go on the other side, but I don't want it to butt up to starter house. So that this way. Goodbye sheep, goodbye pigs, hello chicken. Let's go here. Alright. Alright. Oh! I've been on the wrong screen this whole time. I'm so sorry, guys. Anyway, this is it. I've marked off that wall over there. I've marked off the path here and the fields, and over here where the tree line will be. Because I do think my Axiom is a little glitchy right now, so I'm worried it's going to delete this stuff. So as long as I have a general idea of where things are supposed to be, it should be fine. That said, I do have to go because I'm suddenly having to do real life stuff. Did not expect that, but either way, I have to go take care of that. But I do hope you guys had fun, either in stream with me or if you're watching this as a VOD. That is wonderful, and I hope you are enjoying it. And until then, I will talk to you guys another time. I do think I will be streaming again. I gotta double check my schedule because real life is busy. But I am going to try to stream again on either tomorrow or Sunday at the same time, which is 2 p.m. Central Standard Time for me. So hopefully I'll see you guys then. And until then, have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to you next time. Bye!